It's that time of year again where old fashions are made all across the country for a good cause. And we're going to mix one up for you right here today. So stay tuned.
Right here at the bar
with Stave Slide. I got to say it.
Welcome back to At the Bar with Stave Slide. I'm Dan.
Corey.
Sandbar Scotty. Now, I heard a bottle of rum being uncorked, and I just materialized here at the bar.
It disappeared.
I'm guessing there's going to be some rum. I could be wrong, but
magically. So we are going to use some rum today. Now it's Elijah Craig Old Fashioned Week.
That's right.
And so for those of you that don't know, every year around this time in October, Elijah Craig does Old Fashioned Week, and it's kind of it's a program that they do that bars can participate around the country, around the world.
Yeah, around
the world. And so like for every Old Fashioned that partnering sponsorship bars sell, $1 of it goes to the Southern Smoke Foundation.
Right. And then overseas, I think UK is mainly the other participant, and there's a separate charity over there. I don't remember the name off the top of my head, but there is another charity in the UK, same arrangement.
Yeah. So we're not quite in on the donation factor of it. We just like making old fashioned. So we like participating in Old Fashioned Week.
Any excuse we can find.
Any excuse, which we don't need much of one to do it. And to kick off Old Fashioned Week, since we have our good friend Sandbar Scotty here, he's been begging to use some rum, so we're going to do it. We are going to once again collide the world of bourbon and tiki, and we've got one that we came up with you special for kicking off Old Fashioned Week, and we're calling this the Brass Monkey Old Fashioned.
Yeah,
all right. Now this is not to be confused with the Brass Monkey cocktail, because there is a cocktail out there called the Brass Monkey.
Yeah, it's like a mid-70s vodka, orange juice, and rum.
It has rum in it.
Concoction.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're familiar with that one at all.
I don't. That hasn't crossed my list yet.
Yeah,
but
probably shouldn't.
I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah. Probably shouldn't.
But we've come up with our own kind of original old-fashioned rum kind of riff, and it's going to use some pretty good ingredients here. We're using Allspice Dram. We're using Giffard Banana Liqueur.
Whoa.
Yes. It's good stuff. And then we're going to use our bourbon, of course, and we're sticking with this Old Forester 90 proof. And again, like we've talked about, if you've seen Tiki that we did with Sandbar Scotty here, we talked about the banana notes that you get out of Old Forester. So, wanted to bring that element into this cocktail here. And then, of course, we're using rum. We're just using Apple Estate Signature. You can go with an aged rum if you want to bring a little more depth and complexity. But since we're throwing a lot of other stuff in here, we're just going with the basic Appleton Signature. And I think it makes a good cocktail here. And then we're going to throw some bitters in there. We're using the Bittermens Tiki bitters. And then we were playing around with some flavors here. And Corey over here was like, hey, let's throw a couple dashes of chocolate bitters in. It was a nice touch.
Yeah, it really rounded it out.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. We are going to start. Now I'm going to mix up 2 batches here. So we're going to double up all of our components. So we'll start with our banana liqueur.
Banana liqueur or creme de banane, you can find it in the store. Sometimes it's called that. It's one of those liqueurs you can buy one bottle and have for a couple of years. It's a great addition in some tiki, classic tiki cocktails.
Yeah.
So it's one of these things you buy once, you'll have it for a long time. You got it when you need it. So,
½ ounce of the banana.
So just to re-emphasize, Dan is making a double batch.
Double batch.
So he may say ½ ounce and you might see an ounce. It's because he's giving you a single serve.
I'm trying to tell you not to confuse you.
Yeah.
All right. 1/4 ounce of Allspice Dram. And I'm pouring ½ ounce for you at home. That's 1/4 ounce. Don't put a ½ ounce in there for your one cocktail because that's going to be too much.
Right. Allspice Dram, also called Pimento Dram.
Pimento Dram.
Out there in the stores.
Yep. And we are going to throw in 1 ounce of our bourbon.
Old Forester, we use that in a couple of those tiki cocktails I helped you guys out with. And you guys told me it's not as proofy, so it's not going to cover up some of these more subtle tastes that we're going to put in there.
Yeah, right. It comes in 90 proof. It's a little more proofy than this Appleton that Dan's pouring up right now.
Yep.
We could have gone with an Old Forester 86, which is still a little proofier. The Appleton's an 80, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it was an 80. Another ounce of the Appleton. And then we're going to throw in a good couple dashes here, dropper of our Tiki. bitters. And then a couple dashes here of our cocoa bitters.
Nice.
Let's get some ice.
Some ice getting music, Maestro.
Appleton Signature are also a great choice for mixing a cocktail. If you're new to rum and Jamaican rum in particular, Appleton Signature is a great starting point.
Excellent. All right. We will stir this to dilute and chill. And get my cubes out to temper them. But they should be okay because they've not been straight frozen.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be nice. Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then we are going to garnish with a slice of banana.
Hold on.
I've got a slice of banana here. I'm putting on a little bit of sprinkling, some Demerara sugar. Then we're going to torch that.
Love the use of Demerara sugar here. It's a great tie between the worlds of rum and bourbon. Demerara, simple syrup. A lot of times the syrup used in an old fashioned. Also Demerara rum, a famous type of rum from Guyana.
Sandbar Scotty bringing the facts today. Love it. Love all that Tiki knowledge. Bring it in here with our bourbon.
I love this garnish too. It's very theatrical.
Yes.
Oh, it's rotating on the...
It's all right. We'll flip that guy over there and get him popped up on
Nice.
that. Well, it doesn't want to stay up. We'll just drop it in like that. That.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Yep, just got to prop it in the right way so it can rest on the cube.
Perfect.
All right. And that is the Brass Monkey Old Fashioned. All right. Go ahead and give that one a shot, Corey.
Thank you, sir.
Scott.
Perfect. Thank you.
I love the
Welcome.
aromatics coming off of the Brûléed.
Does it smell good?
sugars. Yeah.
Oh,
Well done.
that is great.
You like
Really
that?
well balanced. All the ingredients are coming out.
Yeah. The rum and the bourbon, it comes together so nicely. Especially, I think the choices that we made with the Old Forester and that Appleton. Nothing was really competing, I think, with each other. Like I said, I think you could definitely choose something that's aged that has a little more funk, a little more character to it. But maybe be careful because you might throw some of those flavors off depending on what you go with. Because with the banana, with the Allspice Dram and all that, we really wanted to pick up all those different flavors there. So
Yeah, and just the way everything tied together, I didn't even make the connection in my head of the Demerara. It was just the best sugar to Brûlée, I think, in our mind. But the Demerara sugar on the banana ties into the rum world. The banana ties into the with the banana liqueur and the banana note and the Old Forester, and everything just comes the allspice. Yeah, it's just
The bourbon and the rum are just working so well together.
Yeah.
It's a great example.
another excellent clash of bourbon and tiki, kind of right there. Sort of kind of still keeping that theme along. We still got Sandbar here, so we're still trying to keep that going. But we are talking old fashions. It's all because it's Elijah Craig Old Fashioned Week, so wanted to bring something different.
Right.
A nice twist on that. Definitely keeping the old fashioned formula recipe with this. We're staying true to it, but added some different elements there.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you haven't seen any of our other old-fashioned videos from last year, I'll try to link it. If I can remember, I'll try and link it in one of the little boxes or links. And
check out our history that we did on Father's Day, where we really, dove into the history of the old fashioned and made several versions throughout time, starting with kind of, Jerry Thomas's whiskey cocktail and doing Peru whiskey cocktail, and and then getting into kind of that Mad Men age, and then sort of, the modern old fashioned that we like today.
Yeah.
And then here's just another different version.
Absolutely delicious. It's turned out really well. I'm glad we got to put it together and share it with Scott and get his opinion from the Tiki expert.
Glad you finally got to have some rum down here at the bar.
So proud.
Well, until next time, thanks for joining us. Glad to have Scotty here, and hope to get you back again.
Thanks, fellas. I'll be back.
Yeah. Cheers from Stave Slide.